Guys, this is Rob, aka Anomaly, back with Daniel Terzo.
What up, everybody?
Co-founder of Macabre Studios, and basically this is a quick video and talk about upcoming products, talk about Macabre Studios a little bit, and as you guys can see, this is one of the official run products. What is this, like the second run officially?
This was the official second run. The die was Once Customs die that I had running around. We just wanted to lay something on there. Awesome. Like Rob said, this was our second run. It was a remake Jason from the 2000 movie Friday the 13th, which was a remake by Michael Bay's company. We originally did the Marlowe from 30 Days of Night. That went great. So that run was done. We just owe one more for somebody that ordered one later on, like 2 months ago. So Agatha, your piece is coming, as you know. I've been hitting you up. And this run is coming to a close, like I said. So Rob, Victor, Derek, Chris, who else? Louie, Bobby, Andrea, everybody's, I've shipped out 5 by the time this video come out, and I owe another 5 to be shipped out within a week or 2 after. We're just doing it in batches, but it's done. So we took care of that. And I think your initial impressions were?
Yeah, initial impressions is amazing. This is Jason as portrayed from the movie The Remake, and I've been waiting for a remake now for the last 5 years. I owned one originally from Once Customs that was made in 2013, so it's a little bit of an older piece, and it was a great piece. This piece obviously is 2022, so with today's technology and the advent of 3D and all that, so we have just a new updated version, and I have a review coming up shortly, so I don't want to get too much into it, but I really like what's going on with Macabre. I like the philosophy of your company, Dan, and I think you have a great team. Yeah, no, definitely, and I think the hobby needs Macabre Studios, because we need a company that has a focus on the basics, like communication, good customer service, which are appropriate time frames and wait times, affordable pricing and updates, and group chats where you can actually ask questions, and Facebook groups and IG pages you can actually interact. I think that's awesome. And you want to tell us a little bit about what's going on with Macabre lately?
Well, that's the thing. We're collectors for collectors. We started as collectors. I started this company as a collector, and a lot of people are like, "Is Dan associated with Macabre? Who's dealing with Macabre?" So we kind of keep it a secret. But the company, started, and it's been great because I'm a collector. This is a company that I've wanted to see in the custom hobby, where they do things a little bit quicker. Not dissing on anybody or anything like that. I just want things done with quality, with what I think is quality, quick stuff,
right.
Communication, and I just want things to be kept limited. I want collector value, this comes with a box, obviously a custom box. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's got an art print in there. Rob will get into it, COA and everything. So we try to do a lot of things, and you guys saw Rob did a review for the beginning prototype, the beginning Leatherface. Family Values run, and that's started. I made a run group chat. We've casted all the heads, we've gotten the bodies, we're working on the clothes. We have tons of commissions we're working on. We take paint commissions, we take one-off commissions. We're doing a concept remake Jason for somebody. I got my own commissions that I do for my other customers. Thank you to shut up phone. Thank you to whoever commissioned me a Chucky, reworking a hobo, concept pieces. I have a lot of fun having this that I do, then I have my, concepts and all that, and then I make connections with great people. We've had a connection, but I made a connection with Odell, and we're going to be bringing you some fire. Rob can attest to that.
Yeah.
And, I'm telling you, we're trying to bring the best that we can. And we got some awesome things. And like I said, we also got this Netflix Leatherface run that was, it started off as a commission, and then a few more people joined. So it was like a very small run. So that one will be shown soon, and I think that one's coming out beautiful. I showed off some head sculpts.
Yeah, I could definitely attest to that. I mean, I've been in a privileged situation because me and Dan's demographics allow us to kind of meet in person, and we're actually good friends in real life. It's not just about figures and stuff. So I get to see a lot of the product in hand, and you know, the Leatherface is top-notch quality. It's actually, you know, in my opinion, one of the best Leatherface figures that I've seen as a whole. It's all custom, you know, very little sourcing of materials, detailed. And again, with this piece in hand, it's absolutely stunning, and in pictures, and it's priced affordably. It's very, very affordably priced and competitive with, you know, existing artists. So I think that's something that I appreciate, and I just love where the company's going. They have a lot of projects, like Dan said. The Netflix Leatherface looks awesome from what I've seen so far, and there's a small group that has been started for that project, which I think is great because the communication. And
we'll offer a few more publicly once the proto's fully done. These guys get theirs, you know, because they got the first dibs. So we'll offer that to other people. It'll be a little bit bigger of a run. We're not going to go over 10. It's not something we want to do. We want to keep things as more limited. We will have bigger runs, obviously. Like I've announced the Freddy 2 run. Didn't take no deposits or anything for that. That was just to show off what we had. That prototype is being made right now. And then we have a very personal project that I love, is Vecna from Stranger Things. And
wow.
Yeah, I showed you that sculpted. I showed him the 3D render, and
yeah, that's a tempting project for me, and there's just so many good projects going on right now. Again, as you guys know me, I collect a lot of things, and I'm just very excited for these upcoming projects, especially the Vecna. Is it Vecna?
Vecna.
Yeah.
And we're trying to go a different route with that one. We're trying to do a full silicone body, you know, magnetic base, maybe even a leather base, like fully leather, custom done.
Well, that's what makes sure companies stick out a little bit, is that you guys try to do things outside the box and things that haven't been done, like the magnetics, and everything is custom. You know, guys do custom boots, sometimes hands, and you guys, you know, do the outfits. Right. Everything is done in pretty much this
one. The Marlowe had a magnetic base with custom hands, custom shoes. You know, then the beginning Leatherface had the magnetic head sculpts, interchangeable, which you don't see too often in the horror genre.
Right, magnetic bases.
You know, magnetic bases. Like I'm even doing that for certain commissions for people. So it's kind of, we try to always outdo our previous project, and it's just because we just think about it and we're like, oh, well, we can do this now because we have this technology, or we can do this because we figured out how to do this now. So we're always like, well, how can we kick the ass of the previous release? You know what I'm saying? So
you guys know that again, I collect primarily horror, and I have a lot of horror art pieces like Dan has. And one thing I find interesting about the Macabre Studios art direction in terms of their projects, the best way I can describe it is a perfect mixture between, I would say, like maybe a Beta Metallic and One's Customs, and I love that, you know, because, you know, you get that lifelike factor, but at the same time you get that really, really high refined, almost retail quality like presence, and it's just a different style. And you know, I love all the various styles, but that's a very unique. Besides the things that we just talked about, like with all the extras and the magnetic, you know, bases, and you know, everything being fully done in house and custom, that really separates Macabre and makes me excited to dig deeper into their projects. I'm on a lot of the runs right now. We got the Freddy 2 run that's going to be coming at some point.
Yeah.
We got the Leatherface, which I'm on. This is my personal piece right here. Review coming up on that shortly. And then what other projects that we have coming potentially?
Vecna, we have 3D Leatherface.
Yes.
We have, I mean, this was kind of announced. We have a Pretty Woman with Odell. My goodness, the Rob Zombie Halloween H1.
God,
you saw the head sculpt for that one.
That's gonna be guys. If you just make sure you have some money set aside, because there's some serious heat coming. That H1's gonna be. You guys know I'm obsessed with the Rob Zombie stuff, so I'm really eager to see that. You want to share just a few details on that? What's going on particularly?
Well, right now it's kind of standing as a one-off, just for testing waters, you know, and my good friend Tanella, you know, she always hits me up on video chat. We just talked a few days ago. She's wanting to do a few things. You know, we were talking some Rob Zombie stuff, not specifically anything in coveralls, maybe an Escape Myers, or we were talking to Kid Myers.
Oh, wow.
We were maybe even doing other things, like Stranger Things, like maybe doing other characters. We also have another project that's coming. Well, there's two that I can show. So as you guys know, we have this print of a Freddy 2 head sculpt. We're gonna offer a few busts of these as well, painted. And I don't know if you guys know, but we have the Spider, the Mind Flayer from Stranger Things coming in. That's gonna be more in statue format, but awesome. It's just an awesome show. But that piece, if it's in 1/6 scale, it's gonna be like that big.
Wow, that's
so, you know, and I can't do any of this without my team, my partners. You know, I got Rob who's helping me out with the reviews. You know, I got Andrew who's helping me with everything, the shipping and certain QC stuff. You know, Julio, my partner, with Patrim, my boy, that we always go back and forth. He gives me advice on everything that I do. Bond, my dude, you know, all these guys just kind of make everything possible. So without them, there is no us, and without you collectors, there is no this. So thank you.
Totally, guys. So again, we just wanted to do this video, give you guys a quick update of what's going on with Macabre Studios and what's going on with future and ongoing projects right now. And so far, the experience, just from my personal experience, has been quite stellar. The communication's been great. Granted, me and Dan are really good friends, and we do talk a lot and share ideas and stuff. But nonetheless, I see the communication, and I see how Dan values his customers. And Dan and the company really do value their customers, and they do care about their quality, and that's refreshing, especially you know, despite some of the things that in the past, at least in the hobby, that's been a, you know, kind of an issue, especially with the excessive wait time. So so again, Dan's company and all his links and information to his IGs and Facebook groups will be in the description of the video. And with that being said, Dan, you have any last words?
No, just thanks for all the support, and thank you, and hope you guys enjoy what's coming next.
All right, guys, so you heard it from the man himself. So stay tuned. Again, Jason Remake Review, Leatherface, once I get my personal copy, Freddy, and then some other projects as well coming up on the channel. So again, guys, peace, and keep collecting. One.